Google Docs to collect any kind of data that we can think of. It can be a survey that we want to send to the faculty or staff, or just track the type of contact that we have with the teachers, like I created for myself here. So this is what my form looks like. Again, I have a drop-down box, a checklist, and an area for anecdotal notes and comments. And then we submit the form. Once this form is submitted, you can see here that it goes right into an Excel spreadsheet. From the spreadsheet, I can track how many times I've come in contact with a particular teacher or not. Everything is sorted by dates. So you see here, I began on August 23rd, and my last entry was this afternoon. So I can then sort by teacher name, if I like, and then see, I can track for myself how often I've seen and worked with each individual teacher or group of teachers that I have met with. So that can be kind of like a personal tracking to make sure we're reaching out to everyone. The possibilities are endless. So let's go back and show you how to do this. So the first thing you need to do is go into your Google account, right? Your Gmail, and then click up here where it says Drive. Your Drive will take you to wherever your files are, and you're going to click on Create. You're going to click on Create a Form. And this is basically what it looks like when you start. It's going to ask you for the theme, and really it's up to you what you like. There's plenty to choose from. You're not going to see it right now. You're going to see it when you go to view the live form. So you're going to name your form. Actually, if you just click here, it puts it in both places. So sample form. And then you're really going to think about the types of questions that you want to ask based on the type of information that you want to collect. So to do something like I did, I chose name, and then I created a list of names to choose from. It can be as long as you need it to be, and I actually went back and added names and added team names later on. You can always go back and edit it as you go. And you just click enter to add a new one. Alright, so we're going to leave it there. Usually if you're listing a name, you want to make that a required question. That's important because if you might forget and you click submit, and you don't make it required, it'll automatically submit. If you make it required, it will not allow you to leave that page until that information is added. So I wanted to now, what type of contact? And to make the, I chose from checkboxes. And again, just like the choosing from a list, you just keep adding and adding. So telephone, email, impromptu. And again, you want to make that a required question because you kind of want to see if you have any trends in how you contact whoever you're contacting. And then I did my comments. To do the comments, I chose a paragraph text because that offers a lot more space to add information. I didn't make that required because sometimes I might not have too much to say. But then there's other choices that you have. You can have multiple choice. The difference between checkboxes, multiple choice, and then from a list is that the list takes up less space, but the multiple choice and the checkboxes kind of come up. You can see them right there on the form. You have the Likert scale. I haven't played around with the grid, but you can add date and time. However, every form is date and time stamped automatically when you click submit. So I haven't seen a need for that. Here on the bottom, at the end, publish and show a link to the results. That's if you're going to do a survey, really. If you want to give yourself the opportunity to edit something later on, at the moment when you're done, you can do that for yourself, or show the link to submit another response. I have that one's automatically selected, and that's easy if you're doing your walkthroughs or you're going from one meeting to the next. So that way you have the link right at your fingertips. You can always edit your responses since you're the owner. You can always go into the spreadsheet later on and add information to the spreadsheet. This is only for those people, like if you're doing a survey, you want to give them time to edit their information. But if you're the owner and you're filling in the responses, you can always go back in and edit the content. So I'm going to be finished with this, and now I can click View Live Form. And here's the form that I just created. So I'm going to submit contact with myself, impromptu, and I'm going to click Submit. And here, my response has been created. I could submit another response, and there it is, the blank form. So now I can go back to the sample form and view my responses right here. And you see, it's automatically timestamped with the date and time. And now everything is going to follow through here, and then you could sort the data later on. And again, you could always go in and edit. Edit for spelling or anything as you like. We can rename it. Sample form responses. Alright, and I'm going to close that out. Go back to my Google Drive. My sample form is there. I don't know why I'm not seeing the responses right now, but you'll always be able to link to it from there. Alright, it'll always be there. Closing that out. And I'm closing that out. And again, once in there, all your information is there. It's pretty fun, and you can use this for surveys if you want to give the teachers a quick survey about what they think about something. And it's a very useful tool, and especially for personal time management or data collection. That's really cool. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoy it and have fun playing around with Google Forms.